You wanna play with me? God be like, Queen HK, I'm gonna teach you something about me, alright? I have the final say. Hey, I have the final say.
Greetings, Royals, on this episode of the Royal Exchange.
Royals, welcome back to my realm. It's been, I want to say, a year. Yes, I know, you can get on me later, but I just wanted to get back into the groove of things. I wanted to get back to consistent. The last year has been a whirlwind. I've been in 3 different positions. I no longer live in the United States anymore. This is my testimony. I want y'all to know that where I am right now was completely manifested. Manifestation is the sexy thing right now. And in my opinion, God is great. But it should be great for the right reasons. I want to share with you exactly how I got my dream job and exactly how I went about doing it. So just stay tuned. First things first, I literally took out a notebook and I went bat-ish crazy and I just started writing. I wrote every single thing down. If there was any sense of ambiguity, I made sure that it was because I genuinely just didn't know what I wanted, right? We don't always know exactly what we want. That's what life is about. Figuring out who you are, why you're here, and executing it. After I wrote everything down, I took it upon myself to post Post-its all over my freaking room. I put little Post-its and little flashcards all over my ceiling, reflecting all of the desires that I wanted. Every single thing that I wanted, so that it would continuously remain in my subconscious because it's consistently around me. That is why imagery is so important. That is why what you're feeding your mind is so important, because whatever you feed your mind, it retains. So that's why you have to be extremely careful and extremely intentional about what it is that you're feeding your mind. Every morning, I developed a routine where I would listen to motivational speeches on a daily basis. You know why? Because I needed to reprogram and rewire my mind to think positively. Period. I use those motivational videos to assist me in reconstructing the way that I think, the way that I process information, and the way that I look at and view adversity. That started changing my mindset. I noticed that every time I would go to work and I would encounter a problem, I'd be like, oh, this is my opportunity to open my eyes, to pay attention, to soak up what it is that I'm supposed to learn from this opportunity here. My overall sense of self and being and my overall sense of happiness just grew. It magnified because my mindset was changing. Because my mind was clear. Now, y'all gonna be like, okay, what the hell is she talking about? I was able to focus on the things that actually matter. Every single day, things were intentional. People would say negative things to me and it was like almost like I was a force field blocking that ish, okay? These niggas won't hold me back. Okay, no, nobody was holding me back. Nobody was holding me back. I didn't even know how I was going to attain my goals. That's the most important part. You will not know exactly how, and it is not your place to try to figure it out because you're not the creator or whatever you believe in. You're not that entity, that power that determines exactly what's about to happen the way it happens. However, you are the person in control of making sure you actually execute and walking towards those goals in whatever way, shape, or form. I knew I wanted to travel. I knew I wanted to go abroad. I knew I didn't want to pay bills. I knew I didn't want to pay rent. And I knew I wanted my student loan debt paid down. And when I tell y'all to a T, I attracted the opportunity of a lifetime for myself because I genuinely kept my head down, pen to paper, and I was grinding. Now that I think about it, what it is that I manifested was even better than what I had ever imagined. Even better. And it happened in the most amazingly divine timing. Belief is important. That is another tip. When you are manifesting, you must believe. As a matter of fact, that is the first tip I should have said. If you do not have faith in what it is that you're seeking, you are leading yourself into darkness, and that is it. Because there is no light. The light is the faith that you have in what it is that you're seeking. Life is a marathon, right? At the end of the day, all your friends could be doing X, Y, Z. A 1, 2, 3, but you are on your path for a reason. You have a purpose for a reason. The things that you desire to attain are innate for a reason. And it is okay to want what you want, but you have to be willing to work for it. So that is my next point. You must be willing to work for what you want. If that means putting in 150 applications to the job that you desire, do it. How I did it was I applied to every single job that fit the mold of travel, that fit the mold of me being able to pay off my debt, that fit the mold of me learning or growing. I put job applications in for all of those jobs. I didn't know which one I really wanted. I just said, I'm gonna just let all the higher powers decide what it is that it needs to be. God got me. So at the end of the day, wherever I end up is where I'm supposed to be. That's how much faith I have in my path. I'm not trying to be preachy. This is not like a Bible thumping type thing, but I just need y'all to understand, whatever it is that you believe in, you need to believe in it. That is how manifestation works. The last tip for me is you have to let it go. You just want to make sure you work on yourself and prepare yourself for what it is that you're seeking. Remaining present and presence period is what gets you to the destination. It's cool to be so excited about it because that desire that you have for something is the law of attraction. Like attracts like, though. That's what people don't talk about. You cannot attract what you do not embody. You have to embody what it is that you want to attract. Trust and let it go. That is how it works. Honestly, that's how it worked for me. And I got here because I trusted that I would be here. So all I'm saying is trust in your path, trust in your vision, and everything else will align and come to you when the time is right. But until then, prepare for what it is that you ask for. And on that note, Royals, I will talk to y'all soon. And